welcome to the stage, my love.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. How's everyone doing? Yeah, it's good to be here on this bitterly cold night. I'm going to do a couple of my poems. I'm hugely inspired by observational life, and I was just talking to my new friend on the front row, my friend Graham, and he asked me what inspires me, and I say I like to take my journal with me and sit on public transport or in parks, and I just love to kind of write down and overhear conversations, and then I turn them into my own little witty pieces. And so I'm going to start off with a poem that I wrote, which is based on my elderly female friend who suffers religiously with brain fog, and it's called My Brain Has Turned to Dust, from her perspective. I seem to hibernate like a mushroom. I like to conceal beneath the bush, because I feel that I haven't got a brain cell. My cognition is such a mush. Often I get staggered and mistook. My friends try to decipher the matter. Sometimes I feel that I have 2 brain cells. The cells just sit and natter. Don't even bother asking me about last week. I don't even know what day it is. I barely function physically when my brain is in such a phase. Accomplishing a certain task can correlate in such a riddle. When I try to evaluate a mission, I get myself in such a piddle. If I see my way with the fairies, it may take a little more time to adjust. Life can take its rapid hold when my brain has turned to dust. Boom. Thank you very much. Okay, is there any biscuit lovers in the audience? Yeah, me too. It's like Christmas every day for me, you know. I always say I'm going to go on this diet, even go running, but yeah. So I had to write this out, and it's called The Biscuit, or 2. I have just returned from a run. It's time to kick back my feet with a brew. Surely I won't be harming my figure if I have a biscuit or 2. I cannot help but snack when the biscuit barrel is playing inside. I always binge eat pretty much through the day, and then I go to bed feeling guilty at night. There is nothing wrong with a cheeky treat, a little biscuit and a sassy whim. I tell myself not to feel guilty, because tomorrow I'll be back at the gym. They always say a little treat won't hurt to taste that sweet sensation, but I can't deal with minute helpings, and I certainly can't eat in moderation. When a fresh packet is out in sight, the biscuits are gone in a shot, because I can't just have the one, I've got to eat a whole bloody lot. But sometimes I do try and resist, and the healthy eating is going strong. But then the biscuits will be out at work, and I'm there tucking in, well, my diet didn't last very long. As long as I am keeping up with my appearance, and I don't treat it as a taboo, there is nothing wrong with kicking back your feet and having a biscuit or 2. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to finish it off with this one, and I just want to say a big thank you for you all for listening. It's been a privilege to, I haven't performed here in like a year, so it's really to come back to such a beautiful, characteristic building. And yes, me and my partner was on a very, very severely delayed flight to Alicante back in 2022. And as much as the kind of disruption was a mistake, the 2 hours that we was delayed, I was very entertained by this 2 female female women in the seats in front of us, and they were just going on and on and on, complaining about Ryanair, because, you know, typical Ryanair style that you Adelaide. And I wrote everything that they said down in my little journal, and I wrote this poem, and it's from one of the women's perspectives, and it's called Alicante, Here We Come. I'm wasting my holiday time here. Precious drinking time is obliterated, I say, as we all sit bored shitless on this Ryanair flight in an endless typical delay. The flight attendants are all perched at the back drinking water. They don't offer any water to us, I see. I am getting frustrated by the other passengers, wondering when take-off will be. We would have been in Benidorm by now, away elated from the daily grind. There's still no information from the flight attendants. Well, at least I put the aircon on, that's kind. I am reading here in the magazine that the sky is the limit. Well, it would be if we get up there, instead of being grounded on this Boeing 737 board shitless thanks to Ryanair. Oh, they have just announced that we may ascend in the next hour or so. I'll need a vodka and coke and a bottle of whiskey on tap in preparation for when it's time to go. It's just our luck to be stranded in Manchester with this typical transport terrain. I guess we'll have to make the most of it when we eventually land in golden luminous Spain. Half an hour later, we prepare for takeoff. Our holiday has finally begun. So buckle up your seatbelts and let's head for the sky, because Alicante, here we come! Thank you very much. Thank you.